Once upon a time, in a beautiful town surrounded by green hills and flowing rivers, there lived a young woman named Emma. She was 26 years old, kind-hearted and gentle. But if you looked into her eyes, you would see sadness, deep, silent sadness. Emma did not love herself. Every time she looked in the mirror, she saw only flaws. Her nose was too big, her body was too heavy, her hair was too plain, her voice was too soft. She compared herself to everyone around her. The girls on social media looked perfect. Her friends seemed confident and successful. And Emma? She felt like she was never enough. She tried everything to change herself. She wore heavy makeup to hide her face. She went on strict diets, starving herself to look thinner. She bought expensive clothes, hoping they would make her feel beautiful. She smiled in front of people, pretending to be happy. But inside, she was breaking. Inside, she felt worthless. One night, Emma sat alone in her room, scrolling through her phone. She saw pictures of smiling faces, perfect bodies, glamorous lives, and with every picture, her heart sank deeper. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She whispered to herself, "Why can't I be like them? Why am I not good enough?" She couldn't take it anymore. She grabbed her coat and walked out into the cold night. She didn't know where she was going. She just needed to escape, to run away from herself. She walked for hours through empty streets and dark alleys until she found herself standing in front of an old church at the edge of town. The door was slightly open. A soft light glowed from inside. Emma hesitated, then slowly pushed the door and stepped in. The church was quiet, peaceful. A few candles flickered gently, and sitting on one of the wooden benches was an old woman. She had silver hair, wrinkled hands, and eyes full of warmth. She looked up at Emma and smiled softly. "Come, my child," the old woman said. "Sit with me." Emma didn't know why, but she felt safe. She walked over and sat down beside her. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Then the old woman turned to Emma and asked gently, "What brings you here so late at night?" Emma's lips trembled. She tried to hold back her tears, but she couldn't. They poured out. I hate myself," she whispered. "I hate the way I look. I hate who I am. I try so hard to be better, to be beautiful, to be enough. But no matter what I do, I always feel like I'm failing. I feel like I don't deserve to be loved. Not even by myself." The old woman listened quietly. She didn't interrupt. She didn't judge. She simply listened with her whole heart. When Emma finished, the old woman reached out and gently held her hand. "My dear child," she said softly, "let me tell you a story." Emma looked at her with swollen, tired eyes. The old woman began. "Many years ago, there was a master sculptor. He was known all over the world for creating the most beautiful statues. One day, he received a large block of marble. It was rough, cracked, and covered in dirt. People looked at it and said, 'This stone is useless. It's damaged. Throw it away.' But the sculptor did not listen. He saw something no one else could see. He took his tools and began to work. Day after day, night after night, he chipped away at the stone. Slowly, carefully, lovingly. People laughed at him. They said, 'Why are you wasting your time on that ugly rock?' But the sculptor never stopped. And then, one day, he finished. He stepped back and smiled. And there, standing before him, was the most breathtaking statue anyone had ever seen. It was perfect. It was magnificent. It was priceless. People gasped in shock. "How did you do it?" they asked. "How did you create something so beautiful from that ugly stone?" The sculptor smiled and said, "The beauty was always there. I didn't create it. I only removed what was hiding it." The old woman paused and looked deeply into Emma's eyes. "My child, you are that marble. You are that masterpiece. The world may look at you and see flaws. You may look at yourself and see imperfections. But that is only because you cannot see what God sees. You are not broken. You are not damaged. You are a work of art, still being shaped, still being refined. And you are already beautiful. You always have been. Emma's tears flowed even harder now, but they were different. They were tears of release, tears of relief. The old woman continued, "You spend so much time trying to be like others, but tell me, why would the world need another copy? You are not meant to be like them. You are meant to be you. Your voice, your face, your heart, your soul, that is your gift. That is your purpose. The moment you start trying to be someone else, you rob the world of the only you that will ever exist." Emma covered her face with her hands and sobbed. All the pain, all the shame, all the years of hating herself poured out. And the old woman simply sat beside her, holding her hand, whispering softly, "You are enough. You are enough. You are enough." After a long while, Emma looked up. Her eyes were red, but something inside her had shifted. She felt lighter. She felt seen. She felt, for the first time in years, a spark of hope. "But how do I start?" Emma asked quietly. "How do I learn to love myself?" The old woman smiled. "You start by being kind to yourself. You start by speaking to yourself the way you would speak to a dear friend. You stop comparing. You stop chasing perfection. You accept that you are human. You have flaws, yes, but your flaws do not define you. Your worth is not measured by how you look or what you achieve. Your worth exists simply because you exist." Emma nodded slowly. She felt something she hadn't felt in so long. Peace. The old woman stood up and gently touched Emma's cheek. "Remember this, my child. You do not need to earn love. You do not need to prove your value. You are already whole. You are already worthy. You are enough, just as you are." Emma left the church that night with a heart that felt both broken and healed at the same time. She walked home slowly, looking up at the stars. And for the first time, she whispered to herself, maybe I am enough." Days turned into weeks. Emma stopped wearing heavy makeup. She stopped starving herself. She stopped pretending. She began to speak to herself with kindness, and slowly she began to see herself differently, not as someone who needed fixing, but as someone who deserved love, her own love. Friends, the world will tell you that you are not enough. It will try to convince you that you need to change, to be thinner, prettier, smarter, richer. But the truth is this: you are already complete. You are already whole. Stop waiting for permission to love yourself. You are enough, right now, just as you are.